While I was at the bank that I usually go to return my loose coins, in fact, I took a bag of pennies in today, and when I was taking the receipt slip, whatever, to the counter, she said, we had somebody bring in some half dollars. And my first thought was, they're just in boxes returns like what I do. And she goes, no, they're just in a big bag. It's $1,000 in a big bag that came out of the machine. I know they've got a machine. This machine takes half dollars, and there was some in there random that have just been adding up. But these people brought in $1,000 worth. So I'm hoping that what I'm getting is whatever they got on top of what was already in there. Because if it's random here and there, there's probably a few silver. If I just happen to get the whole 1,000 that they brought in, it could be nothing. But I did notice, I'll show you here. There's other coins in here too, like penny, and I saw a nickel somewhere, which makes me think that some of it at least was random, where it got some of the other coins accidentally, whatever, fell into this bag. So it makes me hopeful anyway. And just glancing at it, I haven't seen any silver, but I'm gonna bust this bag open and start going through it. And maybe I'll even get a couple of dollars with spare change. All right, wish me luck. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. $1,000. Piece of a pretzel. Man, this is going to be fun, I hope. Well, I'm just grabbing hands full at a time and then just stacking them up looking for silver. I'm just not finding any silver. I'm getting a little bit of spare change. I think there's a quarter in there. Found some 2021s, and somebody took some NIFCs and made a blue. I don't know what that means. But no silver yet. So it may not turn out to be so wonderful, but I'll keep looking. Folks, there was not a single silver coin in the bunch. Boy, I sure thought I gotten into something today. But you win some, you lose some. Well, they're pretty much all rolled back up. I got almost 2 rolls of 2021s and a few NIFCs. Here's the end of a roll. And then the change that I found, I was $2 half dollars short of $1,990. But here's a dollar here, and I made 12 cents on the transaction. Only 4 hours of work, I made 12 cents, so I can't complain there. Even though I didn't get silver while I was there, she also sold me these. It's always nice picking up a few of these. I just store them away. Just picked up 2 more boxes of halves. I certainly hope these are a little better than the bag that I just went through. That was sad. I sure hope these 2 boxes have something better in it than that bag of 1,000 that I went through. Well, once again, it's not all Benjamins on top. Let's get this show on the road. I think I've been averaging about 1 silver for every 4 boxes here lately. That's the thing about coin roll hunting. It just, you know, you go through seasons, I guess, just waiting for some more half dollars to show up. I mean, silver half dollars. Every time you get boxes, there's a certain anticipation and hope that you're going to get some good stuff. But the reality is, you don't get anything good more often than you do. And that's just the name of the game, unfortunately. I miss seeing that silver look in the center of the roll when you get that 90%er. I just glanced real quick and I didn't see any enders. Will we find anything today? I was hoping that there'd be 3 boxes waiting for me, but there wasn't. Another bank that I'm a member at, I ordered a box. It's been at least 3 weeks. They said that'll be in next week. They said that 3 weeks ago. And I called today and they said, oh, we're sure they'll be in next week. Okay, thank you. I wonder if they're just forgetting to order. I have no idea. I've seen a Brinks truck out in front of their branches, so I know that these 2 banks I get them from most frequently both use Brinks. When I go in to pick up my half dollars now, I've got a little collapsible dolly and I just take it in with me, and they say just stick it by the door there, and then they come around and grab it and take it back to the vault so that the ladies don't have to carry these boxes very far. 2021. I was wondering if I'd be finding any of those today. Oh, it's beat up. Interesting color. Reddish color on this side. And bluish green. I wonder if that's some paint from a long time ago or something. This was interesting, I thought. The lady that actually orders the coins from me said she's got a few other customers that order coins as well. And one of them, she noticed, has been marking, putting these stuff like this, putting markings on the coins. And she asked him to stop it. I don't know how serious she is, but she talked to me like if you don't stop it, she'll quit ordering coins from him. I'm not sure what's that big of a beef to her, but I thought that was interesting. A double rim on that, it's interesting. It's like a sticker of some kind on there. 2022. One of the tellers today told me that one of their customers told them that they have the entire Indian coin collection going back to the 1800s. So I'm assuming that she meant the pennies, seeing as how the nickels don't go back that far. And she said that he has the entire collection minus one coin. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I'd love to find some variety, a slug or anything, a foreign coin, something. You just don't seem to find that stuff as much anymore. $20.21. That one's not as good a shape as most of them. I need to go to a small town where a little local bank orders their coins from Bill's Coin Service or something like that. $20.22. $20.22. There's three of those now. $20.21. I may have to go back to my silver collection and just pull it out and hold a few of them just so I can remember what they look like. I actually have Benjamin Franklin's and Walking Liberties. I know they're in there. That's what they look like. I have people write to me telling me that they're finding them here and there. They're not in my town. I've even gotten a couple of barber halves. That was fun. Look at that thing. Not Centennial. Maybe it's been in the ground or something. Sometimes you go in these banks and there's people standing up there with the teller and they're taking 20 and 30 minutes. It's like, what in the world are they doing up there? If you've got that much business to conduct, get the manager and go sit in the manager's office or something. Man, bring a chair with you. Remember, it is possible that one box could have none and the next one could have some. Something very strange going on the rim of that. I'm going to look at that through my microscope. Or my magnifier, or whatever you want to call it. I got some neighbors out here honking. I don't know if you hear their horn going or not. It's about 80 degrees out today, but a little while ago, when the breeze was blowing, it looked like it was snowing outside. There's a big cottonwood tree next door to us that's the wind's gathering, blowing it all out of the tree. It's everywhere. I saw a blue jay eating it. Unreal. (2022). I remember, I guess it was last year, I think it was close to 200 2022s in one box. 1984, George Orwell. Okay. (2022), 2021. This is it, folks. 3 rows to go. (2022). Oh, I want some silver. Maybe I should go buy a box of nickels. I usually get 1 in there. I do have my Jefferson nickel books I'm trying to fill. I just don't go through those as often, though. I think I just might pick one up this week. person needs to find some silver every now and then. Last one. That's it for box one. I just almost missed out on a coin advertisement. I love finding these. JC Coins LLC on Broadway in Buffalo, New York. Dial 716-897-3460 for your coin collections. LJ Coins. It's not all Benjamin Franklin's. We're going to get right into the second box here. Hasn't been going well for the silver lately. Looks like a NIFC there. I think it's a 2000. Oh, it might be a 2000. I'm really hoping that the silver comes back someday. I have in the past taken periods of time where I'll just quit for a little while. But then when you do that, you're missing out on when the silver does show up, you know. So I don't particularly like doing that either. We'll just take the few as they come until one day we'll get another bonanza. We just had a minor incident at our house here. All's well. 2001, but I think that is one of those gold coins. It's awfully bronze, but it might be the gold. I'm just not sure. And there's a 2021. I have two vehicles, and they both run. They get me around town. And they're decent vehicles, but they both have little issues that I'm waiting to get fixed before I can really start taking some road trips. It's really what I'm looking forward to doing. I've spent a good bit of my life taking trips, and I miss not being out on the road. As a young man, I moved around a lot, and so one of the things that keep you from wanting to move is just traveling a bit here and there. 2022. It's a 2017, but somebody decided they wanted to desecrate it. Don't understand it. Can't tell what's going on there. There was either something stuck to it, like a piece of tape, or I don't think that was minted like that, but I'm going to keep that and look at it. This one still has, maybe that's what that was, because this one still has tape on it. That's weird. It's really on there good too. I know a lot of the corn rolling shows, they will pull it here, then roll it out, which makes for a neat effect if there's a piece of silver in there. But the bank that I return mine to want them rolled, so I don't go about it that way. After I inspect the coins, I roll them back up. Recently, my wife and I have indulged in a box of Crunch and Munch. And, you know, Crunch and Munch, if you're familiar with them at all, are a lot like Cracker Jacks. I grew up with Cracker Jacks. When I was a kid, you could get a box of them for a dime, something like that. And of course, I understand that everything has gone up since I was a kid. But you can go to the dollar store and get a box of Crunch and Munch for $1. So I said, I want to compare, you know, just because I remember they're a lot like the Cracker Jacks. So I wanted to get some Cracker Jacks and just see if they're as close as I remembered. And so I went and a box, or it came in a bag of Cracker Jacks, which was like a half smaller than the box of Crunch and Munch, and it was $3 for this smaller bag. And I asked the counter person, I said, do you have any idea why Cracker Jacks is so much higher than Crunch and Munch? They were always so cheap before. Apparently, Cracker Jacks was bought out by the Lay's company, and they used to come in the box, you know. Now they come in a bag. They may offer them in boxes somewhere, I don't know, but they've hugely raised the price since Lay's took over the company. So when I want that buttery toffee taste, it'll be Crunch and Munch for us. I'll have to do without the little prize inside. Which is not much of a prize anymore anyway. When I was a kid, they gave huge silver coins. Just kidding. I did look up and see that you can get on eBay and buy lots of the old Cracker Jacks toys. I'll just stick with my collecting silver. Maybe in this case I'll just stick with holding on to the silver that I have, because it doesn't seem to be accumulating very much. By the way, I just sold a couple of rolls of these on eBay, and I make a couple of dollars profit. So if you wonder why I keep some for me, and then once I accumulate so many, I put up a few rolls on eBay and sell them. I don't make much. I make a couple of dollars. Oh. I don't know if that one's just at the end of the ink roll or if it's inside out. Kind of like the cash register rolls. I think at the end of the roll it's just white paper. It's just white inside out. That one was supposed to hold the special prize, wasn't it? Who's ready for silver? Raise your hand. That has a touch of that green and red that I saw on a coin from that last box. I'm guessing that several years ago these were painted. Might have been coins that went into like vending machines or something. I used to have a video game store years ago, and you would mark certain coins like this. So if the machine was to, like, a customer would put in a quarter to play a game, and for some reason it just didn't take. The games are a lot of times owned by other people, and you lease them, and then they come in periodically and empty the money, and you split the money. And you'll have a handful of these coins set aside, and they won't split that because it represents a game that didn't get paid for. And so they'll just give you these coins back, if you didn't know that. Of course, the video game stores are not as popular as they used to be. I had pinball, video games, foosball, pool tables. My favorite was always pinball. I grew up loving pinball. I have a machine now, but it's in my son's garage. He repairs pinball, and my new house doesn't have room for it. So I'm looking forward to getting that one fixed and going and visiting him and playing my pinball game. My son has a t-shirt that says, "If it's not broken, it's not pinball." They had constantly, pinball machines had problems. A lot more. Uh-oh. Is it possible? Fourth from the end. Let's see. Oh, it's just painted. 1971. I thought I had one tag on it. The video games, you know, they just run all the time, but the pinball machines have so many moving electrical parts, they break down pretty frequently. Guess what? Just 4 more rolls and we're done. Man, I thought we had one. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. I'm sure glad I was able to add to my copper collection this week. It's sure not adding to my silver, am I? Last one. 2021. No silver, guys. I guess I'm going to have to end this one with another no silver edition. For those of you that are still watching, even though I'm not having a lot of silver, I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get into a bunch soon. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.